can see more things are being scheduled. And just like that, in about a minute, it has planned my entire week for me. And it's not just any week, it's a week that adheres to my preferences and includes all the habits that I want to do on a daily basis. So AI manages my entire schedule, and it has for over a year. It plans my days and weeks long in advance for me, knows my preferences and habits, and updates in real time as my schedule changes. In this video, I'm going to show you how it works and how you can set this up for yourself and start saving hours and hours every week. Now, I've spent the last several years constantly trying to figure out the perfect way to manage my time. I've tried countless different tools, strategies, and apps, and this AI scheduler is one of the most effective methods I've ever used. But before we get started, if you're new here, I'm Ryan. I'm a software engineer based in Boston, and on this channel, we explore how to live more optimized, happier, and healthier lives. Let's get into the video. Okay, all that being said, the tool is called Reclaim AI, and I've been using it for over a year to manage my entire calendar. And I reached out to them to see if they would sponsor a video, and they said yes. So this video is sponsored by Reclaim AI, and you can use my link in the description to get a 1-month free extended trial. That has no impact on my opinion of the app or what I'm about to share with you. So what does it look like when AI manages your entire schedule for you? Well, let me show you. Here we have a week where I blocked off all of the time, except for things that are automatically scheduled into my calendar without using AI. These are meetings that I have for work or recurring events that I manually created so they don't automatically get scheduled into my calendar or move around like these other events I'm about to show you. So that is why those events are still on my calendar, right? So let's watch what happens when I remove these blocks from my calendar and I'm left with only my meetings and essential events. Yeah, we'll give this about 30 seconds and it will schedule my entire week for me automatically based on my preferences and habits. So you can see it's already starting to schedule stuff in. It's going to schedule based on priority and how I've set things up, which we'll go into later. You can see more things are being scheduled. And just like that, in about a minute and a half, it has planned and scheduled my entire week for me. It's not just any week, it's a week that adheres to my preferences and includes all the habits that I want to do on a daily basis, like going for a walk. And if I wanted to change something or if something came up, like for example, I had a surprise meeting, 2:30 to 3:30 on Thursday, and another surprise meeting came up 3 to 4 p.m. on Friday, can watch what happens. You can see it automatically reschedules my day to adhere to that schedule change. Now, people that use calendars know that this is a game changer because so often you're double scheduled with things. People will put something into your calendar and it will conflict with something else. Maybe you're about to go for a walk during that time. Someone throws something in your calendar and now you're double booked. And your calendar can just become a mess and look like this really quickly. So having an AI in the background automatically change your events around based on your preferences, your habits, and your priorities is an absolute game changer. Like as you can see, now I have that meeting and then I do my deep work session. Same with Friday, the deep work session comes after the meeting and I still have my meal, right? So it automatically updates as my schedule changes. But it's not just that week, it's the next week and the week after and the week after and the week after. All of these weeks are automatically scheduled long in advance for me using this AI. In the past, using a manual calendar, I would often lose track of habits that I want to do every day, like going for a walk or playing basketball, or things that I just want to make sure I do, like lifting weights a certain number of times a week. They would often get brushed to the side for things that I thought were more important at the time, but in reality, I was just keeping myself busy rather than being productive with my time. But with this AI scheduler, since it knows my preferences and my priorities and the habits I want to do on a daily basis and how highly I prioritize those habits, it will automatically ensure that I do the things every day that I want to be done and the habits that I want to repeat, like going for a walk. And one of the biggest issues I have with calendars in general is that they're not dynamic. When events get added, which happens all the time, or when your schedule changes, they don't update. You have to manually do everything and it's a huge hassle. But with an AI running in the background that manages your time for you, this just gets so much easier and it's done automatically for you. Okay, so how can you set this up for yourself? How much does it cost and how does it work? Well, first, as I mentioned, Reclaim plans your days for you based on your habits, tasks, and other preferences. I like to think of it as a personal assistant that plans all your time for you based on everything it knows about you. So the more information you give it, the more accurate it is with its planning. As far as the cost goes, as I mentioned, there's a free trial in the description for 30 days. There's a lifetime unlimited free tier. There's a starter tier, which is the tier that I use, which is $8 a month. There's a business tier for $12 a month and an enterprise tier. You could probably get by with the free tier, but I would recommend using the starter tier because it allows you to have unlimited habits and some other things, which we'll get into in a second. Okay, let me show you how it works. After you sign up for Reclaim, you're gonna see this page and we're gonna go to habits. Now, habits are things that you want to repeat, recurring tasks that you want to do a certain number of times a week, a month, a day, or whatever. And to create a new habit, you click up here in the corner and click Create New Habit. Now, name the habit. You can add an emoji, how highly you prioritize this habit. You can change this later, which calendar it gets added to, and then whether it's personal or solo work and what color corresponds to that habit. As well, you can schedule it to only be within certain hours, whether it be your working hours, meeting hours, personal hours, which you can set in the settings. I'll show you about that later, as well as one-off hours. So if you only want this walk to be scheduled from, like, let's say 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday, not include the weekends, then you can set that up however you want. And then you can have it repeat weekly, however many times a week. You can have it repeat every day. I have to change this to that if I want it to be every day, and then update the times. Monthly, or you can set it to be custom, repeat every 3 days. And then the ideal time that this would be scheduled. So it can be scheduled anytime from 11 to 3, but ideally it'd be scheduled at 1 p.m., right? So when would this ideally be scheduled? And then what's the shortest duration that this task can be scheduled for if you don't have much time? And what's the longest duration that this can be scheduled for? Say if you have a lot more time in your calendar. So you can actually schedule these tasks for different durations, which is super nice. And then some other options, like if your habit can't be scheduled, do you want to remove it or leave it on the calendar? Do you want this to be publicly visible that you're doing this, or private? And how aggressively do you want to guard this habit? Do you want it to always be free so other things can take over? When you schedule something here, it'll automatically be removed and other habits will be prioritized over this. Do you want to use Reclaim's AI, which is what I suggest doing for everything, or you can just leave it as always busy. Okay, so these are my habits, and I have 18 different habits that are smart scheduled into my calendar every week, month, day, whatever. These are my habits. I won't go through all of them, but you can see afternoon deep work session from 1 to 4 hours every Monday through Friday, ideally at 1:30. Then I have my evening routine every Monday through Sunday, ideally at 10 p.m. Morning walk, first meal of the day, wake up and get ready. Morning deep work block. I have all of these different things that are automatically being scheduled into my calendar. For example, hoop on ideally Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I want it to be scheduled in 2 times a week. So if it can't be scheduled on a Tuesday or a Thursday, it'll be moved to Monday, Wednesday, or Friday to ensure that I'm always hooping 2 times a week when possible, from 5:30 to 8 p.m. And then it's high priority. So over time, you can just build up the amount of habits that you want smart scheduled into your calendar. And pretty much every recurring task can just be added as a habit. And it'll automatically detect recurring things that you have in your calendar, and you can just click on it and create it as a habit and adjust the settings as needed. Now, once you have a habit set up, it'll automatically schedule that habit, or in my case, all of those habits into my calendar, adhering to those preferences and the priorities of each. But let's get into priorities so you can better understand why it's scheduling things the way it is. So yes, I have time set up for each habit, but how does it know if there's 2 habits at the same time, which one to prioritize? Well, that's where something called priorities comes in. And here you can see a list of literally all your habits, and you can rank them based on how essential they are to you. So first, critical, these are the highest priority tasks, then high, medium, and low. So for example, lifting is very high priority for me, but it's not as high priority as eating my 3 meals, waking up and getting ready, my evening routine, and going for a walk, right? So you can actually drag these habits to any priority level, right? So if I move my deep work sessions to critical priority, then these will be prioritized over the high priority habits, as well as all the lower and medium priority habits. You can actually start to build what is basically an intelligent personal assistant that will schedule these habits for you intelligently based on their priority. And what always takes priority no matter what is existing events on your calendar. Reclaim will never schedule something over one of your existing events. So if you have something in your calendar, don't worry, you're not going to be scheduled to go for a walk during that time, even if it's a critical habit. So it always respects the things you have in your calendar. You can actually change the priority of things in your calendar. So you can have things already in your calendar be marked as like low priorities. So critical habits are scheduled above them. So you can change these in the settings if you want to do that. Also for habits, if you want to stop doing them altogether, you can just click here and click disable. So if I show you that, I go back to my calendar, you can see afternoon deep work session literally just disappeared as I was coming back. So you can see morning deep work block. If I disable that, and pretty quickly, it will just be completely removed from my calendar. And this is actually like 2 weeks out. So this is doing this really fast. Okay, now that we know habits and priorities, let's talk about tasks, which are essentially to-dos or projects that are non-recurring. So for a new task, maybe we need to clean up the apartment, right? And this in total is going to take 3 hours. And I want to do it minimum 1 hour, max duration 3 hours for each of these blocks. I want to do it during my personal hours, which, as I said before, can be adjusted in your settings. And I want it to be scheduled starting now and need to be completed before February 2nd, right? So if we click create, you can see a task automatically being created. And now if we go to our calendar, we'll watch this task populate the calendar. Boom. Clean up the apartment, automatically added to our calendar. So for tasks, it'll find times that are available in your calendar and automatically schedule that task for you to be completed before the due date with the set duration of the amount of time you expected it to take. So if we go back to our priorities, we can see our task is in high priority. By default, the priority of tasks is high. We can change this in the settings to be critical. So we can actually go ahead and just drag this to critical, and then this will be prioritized just as high as our critical habits. So when all the time goes by, 4 hours have gone by, and I haven't come through and marked this as done, Reclaim will automatically schedule it back into my calendar again until I mark it as done or stop it. You can change this in the settings to set it so when the time passes by for a task, it automatically is marked as completed, or it reschedules it until you mark it as done. But this is super useful. Literally at the start of every week, you can take a work project you have to do, like this is one of my work projects, and this is gonna take me like, let's say 25 hours, right? I want minimum 1 hour to work on it, up to 4 hours at a time. I can't really code for more than 4 hours straight, so my brain will be fried. And I want this done by the end of next Friday, right? Click create. This is automatically high priority, not critical. As I said, by default, it'll create your tasks in high priority, but we need to move this to critical because it's a work task. And then let's watch what happens. All right, boom. So it's been scheduled, and now you can see it conflicts with certain things. So since this is critical, it'll move the high priority habits either off my calendar or above medium and low priority habits if it can be fit in somewhere that adheres to the preferences set in each habit. So in about a few minutes, yep, you can see, boom. Now the Streamline Alert Bot, which is going to take me 25 hours, has been completely added to my calendar automatically. If you want to change the colors and adjust any of that stuff, you can do that. I usually just keep it all the same as it looks pretty clean and nice to me, but you can do that if you wanted to add tasks for work versus tasks for personal and keep your calendar looking fresh and clean. So just like that, that's what tasks are, and you can use them to add all your to-dos at the start of the week, and it'll automatically plan and schedule your week for you based on the priorities of your habits and your tasks. I cannot overstate how useful this is, saving you so much time, and you don't need to plan your week automatically anymore. You just put what you need to do and it schedules it for you, or you don't even need to do any tasks, and you can just have your habits automatically plan your weeks for you long in advance. So super useful. Now there's a couple other areas within Reclaim. There's the planner, which essentially just shows your calendar for you and allows you to drag things around, click on the habits, change things as you want, look at your tasks, look at your priorities, look at your calendar, and adjust as needed. And it's pretty useful if you want to change things around. And they also have a calendar integration, which is essentially a planner that just gets added to your calendar. I'll leave a link to this calendar integration if you want to download it, but it's essentially the same thing as the planner, just within your Google Calendar, and it allows you to manage Reclaim within your calendar. So it's super useful. And then Reclaim has a few other features, like stats. It keeps track of your stats for you. If I go to my recapped 2024, you can see I did 942 hours of deep work, 292 hours shallow work. It literally keeps track of all this for me, my top habits, 900, yeah. So it literally just tracks a bunch of stuff for you. So you can look through all this if you want. And then there's also smart meetings, which you can set up, add any number of people, and then choose a day. It's similar to a habit. You choose optimal days or days that it can be scheduled and times that it can be scheduled. It'll automatically find a time that works for everyone's calendar every week for that meeting. So this is super useful if you have a ton of meetings with people and you have a bunch of calendars that get conflicted. I would highly suggest using these smart meetings. Then we have the calendar sync. This allows you to just add multiple calendars and have them all sync into one place. You can also do this in Google Calendar, but it's super nice to do it here. So then Reclaim can automatically schedule events in one place among all your calendars. They all just sync to one spot. And then you can set up scheduling links, which essentially are like Calendly. You can set up times that people are allowed to book spots in your calendar and just send them this link. And if someone opens up this link, it'll allow them to click on one of these and schedule a time within my calendar that adheres to my preferences. And Reclaim will automatically schedule that in and prioritize it based on the priority of my habits and my tasks. As well as you click up here, you can go to your settings. This is where you can add multiple calendars. You can set your hours for your work hours, meeting hours and personal hours, as well as custom hours, your time zone, some other account settings. If you want to add buffers after each one of your habits and tasks, or travel time before each one of your tasks, decompression time after meetings. You want to set up colors for different things. Actually use mostly the same color for pretty much everything. As you can see, I don't really set up travel and logistics stuff very much. But if I do, they're these colors, as well as integrations with different apps, as I talked about before. The Google Calendar add-on can be found in here, as well as Google Tasks and some other apps if you want to implement with those. Your scheduling settings, your task settings, your notification preferences, as well as if you have a team, you can add any members, set up templates and other things all within here. So that's the app. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you find this tool useful. As I mentioned before, I'll leave a link in the description to a free 30-day trial of Reclaim AI. You can see if you like it. If you enjoyed this video, I also made a video about an AI assistant that I use literally every day to stay organized. You can check that out here, or you can click here to watch a video that YouTube thinks that you'll enjoy. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.